All right, folks, back again. We are back again, and we're working. All right, so I went ahead and tested it, and there is a new version of Bodo 3 that has come out that actually includes what we expect. And so I'm going to go ahead and just show you all just really quickly how this runs. Let's do a part 2 of this video. So again, if you missed this particular part of the video, just go back to my last video and go through it. You'll find where I show you how to go ahead and get model access and then utilize these models from the actual dashboard here. But what I want to go ahead and go back into is actually utilizing the inference mechanism using Bodo 3. So what you're going to need to do first is we see we have the example here and we see we got it pulled, but you want to go ahead and run this neat little command. Let me enlarge this so you can see. You want to go pip install Bodo 3 upgrade. Make sure you have that latest Bodo 3. I do have it. And then everything should work perfectly for you. So let's just go ahead and test this out. And I'll probably come back with a RAG video later on. So in our prompt, new line, maybe we just go ahead and do this. Let's see what happens if we do this. Give me an AWS infrastructure. Give me AWS IAC that represents a baseline VPC. And let's go ahead and see what we get, y'all. Oh, so we need the human and assistant, huh? Okay, so give me a baseline VPC in AWS using Pulumi. Let's try that. All right, we're gonna see what we get, y'all. See what output. Should be awesome. And then we're gonna go ahead and try the stream one as well. Oh, look at this. And let's see, here's some Python code, baseline AWS. Okay, Pulumi as AWS. Okay, great. I mean, this looks pretty much correct. It cut off here. So we want to say, I think we want to go ahead and max tokens to sample is probably going to, let's go 2,000 tokens and see if that gives us a longer output. But this is looking good, y'all. This is looking absolutely correct. And I want to make sure that it puts it in markdown format, markdown code format, so that I can go ahead and just paste it as an example in my blog post so that people can create a VPC here. And this is exactly what we're looking for, y'all. We're looking for that sweet, nice functionality. All right, this creates a VPC. Awesome. Okay, so we can go ahead and validate that. This is absolutely, oh, so it actually does give me this. So let's go ahead and open up our Obsidian. And this was what it gave us earlier on the console. It wasn't as palatable, but this looks a lot more correct. Now, I'm going to go to one of my older projects, right? And we're going to go ahead and see how well it did. So we're going to say CD here, and we're going to go to our Pi projects. And I believe we have a Pulumi, yes, CD Pulumi. And let's go to code and let's open this up. I know this works. I just don't want to Pulumi up here because I don't have all the configuration for Pulumi, but I do want to validate that this looks correct. So I went ahead and created these own modules. So if we go to our, where did I put this good old stuff? I have a VPC module, but for whatever reason, yeah, we have this here, but this isn't the best looking representation of it. So you see here, we give it a name, subnet 2. Let's go ahead and put these side by side. Right? Let's just put this side by side. This is exciting, y'all. You don't know how exciting this is. Very exciting. So we have here, we have a default VPC. We're going to pass it some CIDR block that we're going to pass in via the main program. We have enabled DNS hostname true. And actually, what we could do here is Let's comment all of this out. Let's remove this. Control A, comment, and we're just gonna paste this in here and see if it works. So let's go down here, let's go here, and we'll save that, and we'll go Palumi up. All right. Let's see if I remember my password for this. I think it was that. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like unexpected indent. Program failed. Da, 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 da. So we just have something that's not indented correctly. So right here at the beginning, fix that, and we should be able to Palumi up. Put our password in. All right, we got the stack PP bus prod. It synthesized it. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Y'all liking what you're seeing too, right? We got the PP bus prod. It's creating our VPC. Beautiful. And it gave us a nice little 10.0 subnet. I like that. I like that a lot. For WAC/16, right? I like that. That's beautiful. Name my VPC. And it's creating everything correctly. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so out of the box, we see that Claude V2 on AWS is giving us some great success. Now, that's a very simple case, but I mean, if you're a newbie and you're trying to go ahead and generate your infrastructure as code and you need a kickstart, that's going to get you a long way. So now I'm curious. Let's go ahead and give us, let's see if we can get up to 5,000 here. And let's say, write me a poem about a good friend named Jack. I like this already, y'all. This is awesome. And it gives you this nice code straight out of the box. Nice, simple, easy. And you have access to other models as well. Okay, let's see here. Here's a poem about a good friend named Jack. Jack is a friend who's got my back, a buddy to laugh and joke with each day. He's there when I'm feeling down or blue and lifts my spirits in his own way. Okay. We've been pals for years through thick and thin, shared so many fun times I can't begin to count all the memories we've made. The bond of friendship between us will never fade. Okay, I mean, look, Jack seems like a very good guy, you know? And looks like we got Jack, a poem about Jack. So last thing I want to test is I want to test this streaming example because streaming seems to be something that's what the cool kids are doing these days. So let's go back to our code. Let me go ahead and close this out. And we're just going to go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and run it. Okay, so what it's doing is getting the bytes and it's decoding them from chunk. And so we probably want to say, we probably want to do this, and we probably want to say something like, we have a decode function here. I think maybe we could say something like completion, right? Because you're getting that out, so we should be able to do that, right? Okay, so maybe we can't do that. It's not an array, but it's a JSON.load. So can we just go dot completion? It's a string object. So ultimately, this is just a string, and it's printing this. So if chunk, print this. So can we just print chunk dot get? And what is this going to go ahead and give us? Bytes. It's going to probably give us some bytes, duh. Probably makes sense to give us that. So just so y'all know, it's just for my own experimentation. You can go ahead and probably click off the video now. So yeah, it gives us bytes and then we decode those bytes. And then we probably want to go ahead and JSON loads that particular situation. So you see it's a bunch of bytes, bytes.decode. So let's go ahead and say decoded equals, and let's go ahead and put this in here, right? And then let's go ahead and print the type of decoded. So it's a dictionary. It's actually a dictionary. So we can say this. We should be able to say decoded, and we should be able to get the completion from it. Let's go ahead and stop printing this. Yeah. Awesome. So for some reason we had to do two lines, two steps there. So is a 997 word essay on living on Mars, life on Mars, humans. Okay, so we have a good idea of how to make it streaming. Probably we probably need to clean some of this up, obviously. But there you go. You got a nice little code snippet of a way to go ahead and print streaming text as it's coming in, right? Each sentence by sentence, you have a way to go ahead and easily query these particular large language models, and that's pretty much it. So let me know what you thought about this, y'all. Go ahead and leave me a comment, hit that like, hit that dislike, depending on what you thought, and let's keep this going. Let's keep this wave rolling. And this has been Amazon Bedrock, really Claude V2 on AWS. Yeah, you all have a wonderful day. It's your boy B Phil Tech. I'm out. Peace.